Gigi and I would like to show you how to do a bridge today. Bridges are excellent for your low back, your hips, your booty, all that good stuff. Your hamstrings as well. They can be really, really excellent for giving you a nice shapely leg. So Gigi's going to set up like this. So we're going to make sure that we're safe first by bracing everything in the middle. My favorite way to start is to take a big breath in, pick the back up away from the floor, and then as you exhale, draw everything in and pretend like somebody is going to poke you or punch you in the belly and everything is braced, almost like you have an imaginary corset on and somebody's pulling the strings. So stay there, Gigi. Everything's pulled in tight. She's going to tuck her tailbone and she's going to start to roll her hips towards the sky. She's engaging our seatbelt muscle right here, and then when she gets to the top, she's going to exhale again to roll back down to the floor. When we exhale, we get the air out of our lungs and we give ourselves a greater range of motion, a deeper movement. Exhale, tuck from the tailbones, and again, she's engaging her seatbelt muscle here the whole time. Everything is braced. All right, now she's going to come up and she's going to march the legs. She's going to take a foot away, knee comes up over the hips, and then she's going to go to the other side. And now she's going to roll down in the middle. So how do you know if you're ready for this or not? Come all the way up. Go ahead and I want you to pick this leg up and let that hip drop, Gigi. If your hips do this twisty thing, and then go ahead and sit down, twist on the other side as well. If your hips fall down side to side like that, then you are not ready to pick your feet up off the ground. So keep working on coming all the way up in the middle and then all the way back down. To pick your legs up, once you get to the top, go ahead, Gigi, come all the way up. We're going to brace everything as tight as we can, really concentrate on this area here. And then she's going to lift a leg and hold everything still and come right back down. And then we'll try the other side. Exhale to lift. Inhale back down, and then roll back down to the floor. Of course, bridging on one leg at a time is more intense. If you want to pick up, if you do have a sloppy bridge though, where your hips rock side to side, and you don't have any control, but you still feel like you can make it more intense, you can always elevate your feet. The higher your feet are whenever you start, the more intense this exercise is on your hips and your hamstrings and your glutes. So I'm going to grab a box. And Gigi's going to put her feet on. Oops. Here we go. Make sure I'm close enough. All right, good. Does that feel good? Yeah. Okay, so she's going to put her feet on this box. If you're wearing tennis shoes, box is probably a lot more comfortable. So here she is. You see her heels are hanging over the edge. Her knees are still hip-width apart. Gigi, go ahead. Roll up. She's using all the basic rules. Everything is braced. She's using her seatbelt muscle. She's rolling up one vertebra at a time. And then on the way down, she's rolling down one vertebra at a time. This is going to ensure maximum tension on your booty, maximum tension through your core. The exhale helps you concentrate. One more time, Gigi. Very good. And then I want you to show us, Gigi, how to march on top of the box. So go ahead and lift and march one leg and then the other. Excellent. Good. And you can do anything here as well. So if you're good at it and you want to march on top of the box, of course this is way more intense than somewhere else. Then you want to move on to unstable surfaces. Don't jump right to the big ball, but we can use a Bosu or any ball or anything squishy that'll sit flat on the floor. So here we go. All right. So she puts her feet on the front. Now the surface that she's on is unstable, but is good practice for a larger unstable surface. She's using all the basic principles, all the basic rules. Roll through the back, and then roll right back down. Very good. Up you go. And Gigi, when you get to the top, I want you to lift your heels. There you go. Excellent. And back down you go. One more time like that. Up you go. Lift the heels. Now she's engaging her calves and getting a good calf workout as well. All right, come all the way down. The next unstable surface that you can move to would be the big ball or the Swiss ball, or like one of my clients calls it, the pregnancy ball. And, all right, Gigi, so from here, let's bring it in a little bit further. There you go. So she's going to find a spot where her feet are flat on the ball, and then whenever she's ready, she's going to push straight down into the ball, hold the ball still with her feet, and bridge. And now come all the way back down. Same rules here. Exhale up. inhale down. So this is my favorite, go ahead and stop there. My favorite exercise on top of the ball like this for the hamstrings is to lift into a bridge, stretch the legs out towards the wall in front and bring them back in. So Gigi's going to demonstrate now. Up she goes. When she gets to the top, everything is braced. See how her hips did not move? Come back in, Gigi. Roll all the way down with it. Excellent. And of course you can speed up as you get stronger and faster or more controlled. But this is how slow you should look whenever you're a beginner. And all the way up. Very good. Excellent. And come all the way down with it. All right, and then you can go to a smaller unstable surface. Just something more interesting. Basically anything that you can put your feet on top of, you can bridge on top of. So we'll put that right about there. All right, so her feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart, and she rolls. She's holding that thing still. Now she's rolling, she's picking up her toes here, and she's gonna roll back in and pick up her heels. There you go, good. Out you go with it. And roll the feet in and pick up. And this is the entire back of the leg is working right here. Your booty, your hamstrings, all the way down to your calves. One more time. In and up. Very good. And all the way down with it. Good job, Gigi. Thank you. And then relax. From this position, don't ever just straighten your legs out. If you've been doing bridges, you want to let your legs relax open, okay? All right, thank you.